G'day, I'm Daniel, digital designer here at Link, where the advice is sound, so is our passion. Today we're bringing you another unboxing video, and it's another Dynaudio unboxing video. This is the Xeo 10 Row, the Xeo 20's little brother. This will be the last in our active speaker unboxing series, at least for now. I'm very interested to have a look at these. As I stated, this is the last in this series, so I've already unboxed the Xeo 20s. You can find the link to that video in the description below, but I'm very interested to see how these compare, at least visibly, to those particular speakers. So let's open it up and have a look. Now, this isn't my first rodeo, so I know this isn't the actual box. I'm making that mistake again. Open this guy up and have a look at what the real box looks like. Oh man, this glue. Well, this is officially the most difficult unboxing yet. Come on! Oh, I feel bad about that. I feel like a total chump. All right. You know things are serious when your box comes in a plastic bag in another box. Thankfully, this box is a little smaller than the Xeo 20s, so it should be a little bit easier to film at least, which is nice. All right, now let's see what goodies lurk within. I'm very curious to see what is the same and what's different to the Xeo 20s. Well, there's one difference already. We have standard white foam as opposed to the dense grey foam that came with the Xeo 20s. However, the accessories box looks identical to the one found in the Xeo 20s. We'll have to check it out to see if it's the same inside. We also have 2 speaker grills and 1 speaker 2 speaker. We're done. All right, let's start with the accessories, shall we? What wonders await us? Well, first up we have some batteries, then the remote, which again, the same as the Xeo 20. We have the instructions and warranty information, and yeah, okay, so it's the same across the Xeo 10, 20, and 30, so the whole range. Here's all your power cables to suit you no matter where you are in the world, 1 for each speaker. We also get an optical cable and an RCA cable. And that's it for accessories. Now let's get these speakers unwrapped so we can get a proper look at them. This one is the master, making this guy the slave. Well, there's certainly some differences to the Xeo 20s in the design. First of all, we have these volume controls on the top here. Reminds me a little bit of the KEF LS50W. Definitely a nice feature. Some people might not care much for it, but as someone who mainly listens to music at his desk, it's an absolute lifesaver. The depth of these speakers compared to the Xeo 20s is significantly shorter as well. Altogether, it's a really nice looking set of units. Seeing as this guy is the master, let's see what's packing out the back. Okay, so it turns out this model is actually a lot harder to shoot when it comes to showing these things off. This is really hard to do. But you can see in the back here, we have an auxiliary port. We also have a pair of RCA inputs. We have an optical input. And we have a service USB for firmware. This is not for connecting the unit to the PC. And lastly, we have the power input. Just like with the Xeo 20s, there is a switch to alternate your speaker placement between neutral, wall, or corner, as well as a switch to allow you to set both master and slave to either left or right. Once again, a fantastic feature that I will not stop praising. Lastly, we have a zone switch in case you have multiple sets of Xeo speakers that you're controlling with a singular remote. Now let's talk about these LEDs at the top here. These are quite interesting and work differently to most of the active speakers we've covered. This LED has multiple states, but only 3 different colors. If your LED is blue, it means you're connected to the Dynaudio Connect or hub. If the LED is purple, it means you're using one of the physical inputs on the back. And if the LED is red, it means there are currently no connections. A very, very handy feature for sure. So that's a very, very, very brief overview of the Xeo 10s. Something I haven't yet mentioned is that each one of these contains a 65 watt amplifier. We have a 28mm soft dome tweeter and a 14 centimeter MSP woofer. So that's a little bit of extra information for you there. Now, if you would like more information on these speakers, or indeed any other active speaker, Dynaudio or otherwise, you can find more information on our website. And we are also working on a more in-depth series on active speakers and specifically using them as a replacement for soundbars. So we hope you'll hang around and check those out once those are released. In the meantime, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting small business.
If you enjoyed this video, you can support us by giving us a like and subscribe, along with hitting the notification bell. You can also follow us on our Facebook and Instagram. Until next time.